Fantastic. Hello, my name is Nick, aka Grizzly Mantis, and it's league time, baby. So, we are all aware of the coming ban and restricted update. My personal opinion, dig through time. I say hit dig through time. Might simultaneously take a breach and inverter down a peg or two. They're still fair decks, but hitting dig through time, it might be a situation of like, ban now, but then you have to ban later. But Dig Through Time really is an overpowered card. There's a reason it's kind of banned and restricted in other formats, and it definitely should go. But point being, this is the last of an established metagame that's about to shift. So when I was looking over what I wanted to play tonight, it honestly came down to what's going to be powerful should these decks that are obviously dominant get taken down a peg or two. Mono White Devotion, definitely poised to be one of the top decks in the format. Probably tier 1 to tier 1-5, depending on how things settle. You never know. It's a very powerful deck, so let's just dive right in, shall we? We played a version of this a while back, but it was an Azorius build with like Time Raveler and some Spell Queller action, which of course I love. But this time we're just going straight up mono white. So we got the best one drop ever, for white that is. 3-Ribbon Inspector, 1-2, lets you investigate when you enter the battlefield. And Offenza Kindred Spirit. Now, if you haven't seen this, very efficient little grizzly bear. 2-2 for 2. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, you bolster 1, which means creature with the least toughness among creatures you control gets a +1/+1 counter. The idea being, I mean, this is obviously a very good little anthem effect on its own, but you can play a Walking Ballista, X1, bolster it, and then give it lifelink. So it essentially shaves some mana off your combo, at least earlier on. So that, and like I said, it's just an efficient anthem and a good source of devotion. So very powerful little card if you have not seen it in action. At Daxos, Blessed by the Sun, of course. You guys recognize this bad boy from Standard. His toughness is equal to your devotion to white. Whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies, you gain a life. Only a 2-up because he's legendary, and aside from certain combos of sorts, he's a little underwhelming. Not gonna lie, a little underwhelming, but another very efficient grizzly bear. Got Knight of the White Orchid, a 2-2 for 2 with first strike. Enters the battlefield. If an opponent controls more lands than you can search your library for a plains card, put it on the battlefield, and shuffle. Nice little mana ramp. It catches you back up when you're on the draw. The thing I love about this, you search for a plains card. So not a basic plains. Dual lands, that kind of thing. Or more importantly, Idyllic Grange. This is a plains. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 3 or more other planes. When it enters the battlefield untapped, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. So it actually turns on Knight of the White Orchid into a mini anthem effect as well. So pretty sweet little thing there. We got, of course, Heliod, Sun Crowned, the core of the combo itself. 3 mana legendary enchantment creature god, 5/5 indestructible. He stays he doesn't turn into a creature till devotion hits 5 or more. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature or enchantment you control, and then he gives things lifelink. So obviously this dude plus old Walking Ballista equals infinite damage, infinite gain life, all that good jazz. So there's the combo. There it is. For those of us living in a box, we get Gideon of the Trials. This is definitely a nod to Lotus Breach and Dimir Inverter being in the format. Obviously they're prepped for it at this point, but every little thing you can do helps. So being able to make an emblem that says, hey, I can't lose until you deal with this, pretty scary for a lot of decks. And just having a 4/4 for 3 that can also neutralize a threat, again, it can be good. He can be good. He's still a little fragile, still dies to Abrupt Decay, which is aggravating, but he could be good. Stasis Snare, this is an instant speed Journey to Nowhere, 2 white and a colorless. Enchantment with Flash, enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. So, you know, Journey to Nowhere, Banishing Light for creatures, whatever you want to call it, that's what it is. Being instant speed is pretty nice, so this is pretty nice innovation. Plus 2 devotion. We got the old allies in the card. Turns out 2/2 white knight allies, turns into an emblem, or for a +1 becomes a 5/5 human soldier ally creature with indestructible that prevents all damage dealt to it. So this dude's a quick clock. He attacks for 7 the turn after he comes into play. You can't not play him. Plus he's a Gideon for purposes of emblems. Just a good card. Now here's another nod to the combo wins of the format. This is also just a good card against certain other things too, but Gideon's Intervention. Enters the battlefield, you choose a card name. Your opponents can't cast spells with the chosen name and prevents all damage that would be dealt to you and permanents you control by sources of the chosen name. So naming a win condition, naming an infinite source of damage, or just naming a threat that's on the board or that you know is coming. Very good. We got a third one in the board just for those matchups where nailing a key card will win the game. And then Arcanus Owl. This one's a relatively new innovation. 3/3 for 4. That's 4 white, even though there's some blue hiding in there. 3/3 flyer, enters the battlefield. You look at the top 4, you can reveal an artifact or enchantment. So finds all parts of the combo, finds Daxos, finds itself, or Stasis Snare. I mean, the card's just good. Or, of course, Gideon's Intervention, plus 4 Devotion. So it on its own turns Heliod on. Heliod. Makes Heliod actively a creature is probably a better way to phrase that. That's the main deck. Nothing too crazy. Plains, Nykthos, Castle Vale. Everything we've seen before. Let's hop to the sideboard. So, in our anti-combo slot, we got Gideon's Intervention, number 3, and then, of course, Damping Sphere. Very good against Lotus Field and pretty much Lotus Field. If we happen to see any of the other combo decks, it's good against them too, but Lotus Field is this guy's primary target. We got a pair of Gideon Blackblade. Once again, fitting the Gideon theme, we're actually going to turn into Tribal Gideon against control after board because a 4/4 for 3 that makes one of your creatures indestructible or gains, lifelink, whatever. I mean, this is just another card to bring in against those decks to just win it. Now, our anti-creature suite, we got Baffling End. 2 mana, exiles a creature with converted mana cost 3 or less. And then if this ever leaves the battlefield, they get a 3/3 dinosaur with trample. It's not going to come up that often. And if it does, hopefully we can deal with a near vanilla 3/3. Declaration in Stone, exile target creature. All other creatures his controllers control with the same name. They investigate for each non-token creature. So just another good exile effect to go alongside those Baffling End. This one has the ability to hit multiple things. Just very powerful card in general. Very powerful card in general. Converted mana cost 3 or less is pretty important in a world for Euros, by the way. We got our anti-graveyard hate. Best anti-graveyard hate in the format. Should we run into Sultai Delirium, Lotus Field, Rally the Ancestors, whatever. We've got the answer. Then in our anti-mirror slot, with a little bit of splash damage in certain control matchups, we got Glare of Heresy. 2 mana sorcery. It's part of the self-hate color cycle. This one exiles a white permanent. That's any white permanent for 2 mana. Pretty good value. So we see anything white, get it out of there. And then, if you haven't seen this from the first go-round of Thurs, Deicide. 2 mana instant, you exile target enchantment. If the exiled enchantment's a god, you cranial extract them for every other copy of that god. So obviously, it's mirror tech. But more than that, it's just good. It's just good. You haven't seen any gods floating around, you just axe them all. So that is the deck. Nothing too new, nothing too crazy, pretty good. Let's go get in the league and let's get this going. That's not what I want. That is what I want. No, wait. That's not what I want. We have play points. Let's join the Pioneer League with some play points, shall we? And let's get it on. Donkey Kong. I am very interested to see how we do. Let's go convert mana cost. Nah, it's already convert mana cost. Color is pointless. Rarity is meh. Right. Fine. Stay up there. I'll just scoot this down, I suppose. There we go. It'll be interesting to see how tonight goes overall. Mono White Devotion. I always... What is this? This is kind of like Spirits to me. For some reason, I always semi-scoff at Spirits, and then I just end up getting my butt handed to me. I kind of did the first thing with Mono White. When I first saw it kind of clunking around, because it's a little bit of a clunky deck when it doesn't roll. But it's consistent enough that it does roll pretty frequently. Oh, come on. Where's an opponent in stage 1? Shouldn't take this long. Make sure and edit all this babbling nonsense out. Unless I don't. Should make you listen to it. Should be like, skip ahead to this point, and maybe we can actually play Magic. I think that's what we're here to do. Anywho, it can be a little clunky until it kind of finds its footing. I mean, White Weenie is notoriously like, that. It's okay. It's good for F&M. But now it's got an infinite combo built into it, which is pretty nice. And a couple different ways to execute said combo. So I imagine this is the last hoorah of opponent. This is the last hoorah of Inverter and Breach, kind of. Thank you. Jeez, get in here, opponent. Ooh, we lost the die roll. How very us. So I expect we'll probably see a lot of those decks, unless people are that confident that nothing is going to change. Ban restricted. We're on the draw. Knight of White Orchid. Count me in. And, oh, I thought that was the combo. It was not the combo. Or actually, with double Knight of the White Orchid, we're... Oh, it's the mirror. Alright. Just gonna play a Ballista X1 unless something crazy happens. No, you know what? I'll play my Daxos. Just to let him know. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those games. Of course, turn one's the mirror. Actually... I think I like Anafenza more here, so... Let's go Anafenza. Good news is, we are on the correct side of the Knight of the White Orchid battle, which is pretty sweet. So yield to the turn. What's he got for 3? Oh, that's not good. We could just be dead here next turn. Oh, no, not next turn, but soon. Who knows? Maybe we'll draw our Heliod and go nuts for donuts. Yeah, might as well. Might as well get in. I mean, I'm not going to block. You know I'm not going to block. But do you want to take 2 damage back? Is the question. Nope. I'm good there. Alright. Sweet. Let's start off with old Knight of the White Orchid. I guess. Yeah, let's just put it on the Knight. Making it, well, more damage now versus more damage and bigger creature later. I guess I'll take the bigger stuff later. Yes, please. Let's go grab one of those planes. We're not quite to that point yet where we can do our thing crazily. Just play Ballista X1. No, maybe we'll top deck our Heliod. It could happen, I suppose. It could happen. I could also just go Daxos. Just for 2/4/6 devotion, and then I can start playing the Walking Ballista as something bigger. I think I might like that better, actually. If I was going to do that. No order change would have happened here, so we'll just go with Daxos. Now everybody gets bigger. Watch, he goes Knight of the White Orchid. We go, no. I mean... He can't kill us this turn, and once we untap, we'll actually be able to make enough mana to make a Walking Ballista big enough to not just get absolutely destroyed, or well, big enough to be bigger than his, so that if he ever tries to remove a counter, we can ping it in response. We'll start this war of who can make the bigger Ballista until we find our Heliod, because that's all we need. We have mana up the wazoo. And our opponent might just do what we did on the other side. He might go Knight of the White Orchid, land, threats. Which would allow us to then Knight of the White Orchid and do the same thing back to him. Yes. Go nuts for donuts, made me go. Alright, he's getting rid of the Anafenza. Not the worst plan in the world. I imagine then that's it. That is it. Well then. Do I have enough mana to do it? This taps for 4. 5, 6. 3. I am 1 short. Yep, I am 1 short. That baffling end was very, very, very well timed. So I think... I'm just going to deploy the Heliod and the Knight of the White Orchid. Although, again, no, because, well, yeah, he's still, without an Anafenza of his own, he's unable to kill us on those backswings. So I think we will do that. I think we'll play our land for turn being Nykthos. Knight of the White Orchid, we don't get the trigger. We tap for 6. We play Heliod. What does that do? Alternatively, tap for 4. 5, 6 either way, so might as well take the free devotion. Yeah, there's literally no reason not to that I can think of. I could just play the Walking Ballista X3. Oh yeah, I guess I should. Alright, so... Alright, well, I wonder if he has a 1 mana interaction. Otherwise... let's put it on this one. Oh, access currently 1. Boop. Can't do anything with that 1 mana, unfortunately. So, we'll just attack. Assuming nothing happens to either our Walking Ballista or Heliod, although if he has another Baffling End, we're in trouble. Yep. Should kill that right now. Stops him from doing any kind of crazy combo shenanigans. If he has another Baffling End, well, then we'll just attack for 3, 6, 7, 8. We'll just attack for as much as we can here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I think he's dead either way. Got another Walking Ballista just in case. Unfortunately, I don't think there was enough. We were 1 short. So we played 2, played the knight. We do. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We won anyways. Yep. Okay, so Baffling End is definitely pretty good. We got our Deicides, our Glare of Heresy, because that's what we're here to do. Now, what goes away? We are on the draw, so I like Knight of the White Orchid. I like Stasis Snare. Gideon of the Trials is very hit or miss. So, how do we think we're going to win this game? If we think we're going to win this game by a combo, then we need to take out our non-combo pieces. What's good, what's not good here? I like Gideon's Intervention, because if I name Walking Ballista, the combo's off the table, but it can also... it's a maybe. I'm a little underwhelmed by Gideon of the Trials. So there's 3. He's not going to do too much in this matchup. And maybe the Ally of Zendikar isn't good enough, but it just feels like if we are... see, we're on the draw. I like Stasis Snare. Messes with their combo. Exiles anything on their board. I like the combo. Maybe there's just 2 Gideons. Oops. 2 Gideons. And maybe 1 Arcanist Owl. Kind of lessens us on the devotion. Slows down our ability to combo just a pinch. This is literally only good for stopping Walking Ballista, but that stops their combo. That seems good enough. Let's see how we look at that. Okay, so we're just basically on the creature removal plan, but if we're going creature removal, that kind of is a little more aggro, so it kind of makes me wonder if I should keep in an Ally of Zendikar over an Arcanist Owl. Oh, I love evasion, though, in this world. Can't imagine I'll be winning with damage too often, but... alright. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. It's alright. We'll keep. We got the old Baffling End. We got the acceleration with Knight of the White Orchid. Seems reasonable. Mirror match, of course. Everybody's thinking the same thing. Do I want to build something new? I really don't. Sure. Cool Team Ballista. Peace. Just get rid of it right there. Why not? Trips. What cost trips? Heliod. You got it. Let's go Knight of the White Orchid. Yes. Grab planes. I am actually going to go ahead and go Ballista X1. Stop any Ballista shenanigans on their turn. Establish another threat. Pass the turn. Four mana for my opponent. Could just go Team Ballista. Here we go. He did it. The madman. I assume he's going to name Walking Ballista. I could have shot in response, but it only... Never mind. I should have shot in response. Oh, and here this entire time I was thinking it... oh, that stinks. Here this entire time I was thinking it only did stuff to... Alright, let's just go ahead and get in there. I'm actually going to grow the ballista, because although it prevents damage, it can still block. Could be relevant. Yeah, no, I should have... You know, it's debatable. I was like, I wanted to shoot in response. However, it is a body. And as a body, the damage is prevented, but it can still block. That gives it a purpose. Not to mention... Here we go. Arcanus Owl, sure. Just stasis snare this bad boy. Walking Ballista of his very own. Well then. Sure. Hope he doesn't have God's Willing. Raven Inspector. He's got a Walking Ballista in his hand. White Orchid. Let's go get our own idyllic Grange. Throw it on the other knight just to make him big and scary. Yes, please. Look how big and scary he is. I was thinking of holding up Stasis Snare. He plays the Walking Ballista. X3. Yeah, it won't make a difference at that point, so. Just thinking of those because that costs 2, that costs 1. Okay, yeah, we'll just do this so we can draw the card. Always yield. And pass the turn. So he can attack us for 4. We can attack him back for more than 4. So as far as aggro goes, it's not the worst. Now, we hit any of our Glare of Heresy or even Deicide takes care of this, and we're back on the menu. So that's another reason not to immediately just throw away the Ballista. I mean, there's a ton of reasons, but let's see what he does. He's got 4 cards, one of which is a Walking Ballista. Come on, opponent. Gideon's Intervention to our Walking Ballista, which, of course, we had Team Walking Ballista on our hand. Ballista, Ballista, Ballista. Wonder how many mirror matches we're going to play today. What are you going to do, man? What you going to do? Wait, how can I win? Say, I don't know, man. I don't know. Baffling. What could have happened? Come on, opponent. 4 cards in hand, one of which is a Walking Ballista. Or just hold up mana for your Castle Ardenvale. Entirely up to you, my man. Entirely up to you. Yep. Ballista X2, I imagine? Sure. Why not? So what's that do exactly? Aside from a walloping amount of nothing. Interesting. Base priority opponent. Thank you. Draw a card. Stasis Snare. Alright. Yes. Yes. Very good. If he has another Heliod in his hand, he has enough to kill us, so I think we have to pass, unfortunately. I want to Stasis Snare this Arcanus Owl and attack, but we can't play it that close. The good news is Walking Ballista itself won't do anything to us. I mean, you know, it's obviously good, but if he plays 4 mana to try to play +1/+1 counter, then we'll burn a Stasis Snare. Wow, that makes 6 mana. Arcanus Owl, he's so good. Now I think we might be hosed. Well, no, because if he plays the Heliod, in response we'll Stasis Snare the Ballista. Because if we let the Heliod resolve, he'll actually have enough mana to give it lifelink. Oh, well, do something in response, give it lifelink again, blah, blah, blah. Alright, what do you got for me, opponent? If he does nothing, I'm probably just going to Stasis Snare the Arcana Cell. Yeah, he's getting in. The race is on. No blocks. Anything else? Anything at all? Anything at all? So in response, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In response, he can most certainly add a ton of counters to this thing and Gatling gun down my entire board. I can't believe we drew the 4th Walking Ballista after he had Gideon's Intervention. Yep. That's pretty good. That was my plan. Beat you down with Walking Ballistas, but we got your Gideon's Intervention. Maybe we'll top take ours. I'm going to say, I do anything? No. No, there's literally nothing I can do, so I'm just going to yield to the turn. Go nuts for donuts, mi amigo. Oh yeah, that's right. They cost 4. What was I thinking? So we can kill the knight and... Or the... Well, you can either kill the 3/3 knight and ping us for 1, or you can kill the 2/2 and the 1/2. Nah, he's going after the 3/3. That's fine. We have 1 more Stasis Snare left. We'll be able to start attacking for 3. At this point, I might just untap Stasis Snare the Owl. Unless I rip something good, like a Deicide. Not Deicide, Glare of Heresy is what I meant. And ping us for 1. Pew! Ow. Huh. You don't say. That greedy. He's got 3 cards in his hand. I'll remove all of his devotion. 6 mana. He's 1 land away from going. Nope, that's not enough. So I think we're just gonna do it. Crazy as it is. I'm gonna Stasis Snare this Arcanus Owl. Glare of Heresy this to set up for the Ballista next turn. And just get my beat down on. Get in there. Yes. That's all for me. Let's see what our opponent's got. We get Team Walking Ballistas back online. Be able to play it. If I draw a land, I'll be able to play it as a 3/3. If not, I'll play it as a 2/2. Just start beating down. Yeah, 4/4 Arcanus Owl is pretty scary, I'm not going to lie. Well, opponent's got 3 cards, but he's had 3 cards in his hand for a while. Can't be as bad as our 3 cards. Obviously, the best draw possible would be Heliod. So I'll just play Ballista X2. I'll play 2 Ballistas X1. Oh, here we go. Show me what you got. Well, we know what he has. What he's sitting on right now. Whiff. Beautiful. Baffling End. Peace out. Knight of the White Orchid. He's like, you want to play that game? I can play that game. So you can, amigo. So you can. Yep. Beatdown plan. Alright, what do we got? Okay. I think we just play double Walking Ballista. And then next turn, we go Heliod with enough mana to give lifelink. So, that's what we're going for. So next turn we go Heliod, give him... Yeah, that was a punt. Just thought about it. I was so busy thinking about avoiding removal. Well, we can play it slow. Because otherwise I need another land. Ugh, that was a total punt. I should have played one at a 2/2, and then next turn I could... Yeah, too busy thinking about avoiding removal, but that's okay. We have Team Ballista. We'll be fine. Total punt. So, for those playing the home game, if I'd have played, obviously I'm scared of removal in my opponent's hand since he's been sitting on the same cards this entire game. But if I would have played a Walking Ballista X2, I'd have the combo next turn. However, I did not. We'll see if it matters. Opponent drew a Plains, so it might not. He's got 5 white mana. What is he going to play with 5 white mana? Nope. Oh, wait. Holy cow! He's got a Ballista X5. Okay, so we now know it would not have mattered. Now we might be in trouble. We might very well be in trouble here. A Ballista X5. We still have the combo. Let's see here. So he shoots, I shoot it back. He shoots, I shoot it back, and it makes no difference whatsoever. It's a 4-2. Then it goes down to 3 with 2. We're 1 short of killing it, so might as well ping my opponent. Unfortunate. Well, at least we know now that it wouldn't have mattered, but of course now we're down 2 walking ballistas instead of 1. We'll played her on the wrong removal. Plenty of live draws. Obviously, Nykthos would be the best. Yeah. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Opponent had the Ballista. Gideon's Intervention would be nice. Baffling End. Any of our... Heliod. Well, I mean, Heliod's not the worst. We can at least get it on the battlefield. But unfortunately, it does nothing for our situation against a giant walking ballista. Well, I guess it kind of does. Because we do have a 5/5 lifelink, or we at least aren't dead. How much did he make? 4, 5. He can make 5 on 2. So then he's got 10 mana. Jeez. Oh, 2 counters. Alright, we have another turn to do something. But what? I want to attack the Inspector. I do not. Yeah. Now, if we'd have played the 2-2... Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. Opponent had the right answer for the moment. And we have enough devotion where all we have to worry about is this Arcanist Owl. Yep. Well, he drew a land. So he's still... Let's see. 5, 6... 8, 9, 10, 11. He's still... He can only do 3 counters, which... I mean, that is scary, but at the same time, it's not totally scary. We can start attacking with our Heliod, give it lifelink, try to stay ahead of this ballista. We only have another turn or 2 anyways. We need to nick those off the top. We need to play a ballista big enough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, if we could play... Yeah, because if we could play a 4/4 ballista and give it lifelink, that might work. Attacks with the Arcanist Owl. We say okay. Can't do anything about it. So what do we need here? Okay. Draw. All right. Is there a way to do this? I play the ballista. X2. Planes. Give it lifelink. He shoots it for 2 in response. No, there's not a way to do this like we want it to. I think our best bet... We have to attack with Heliod, because we have to gain the life. That is the magic amount of mana, but it's not going to matter in this world if we don't ever get the opportunity to do it. So, let's see here. Okay. There is one thing that could... No, that wouldn't work. Alright. Yeah, we're just going to attack with the Heliod. See what he does. We need to gain the life. And we can always hold back lifelink for the Thraven Inspector. He's not going to block it. He might. If he blocks it and sinks all of his mana into keeping his Walking Ballista alive in order to try to set up lethal next turn... That way, we would be able to win. Because theoretically, he could make 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. Oh, no, he's 1 short. All right, well, he's not going, taking the bait. So I guess we'll just go ahead and... Oh, that's right. That doesn't work. Well, it does work. Gets 5 damage in. Yeah. We can't afford to sit back against this Walking Ballista. If it wastes 2 tokens on... Yep. Alright. If it wastes 2 tokens, or 2 counters on killing the Thraben Inspector, we're okay with that. Yep. He's going for it, which, of course, why wouldn't you, right? 10, 9, 8, 2 counters. So we have a 5/5 to deal with here. Thing is, though, if he lets me get 1 more swing in, then I can just kill him. Because I can attack with the Heliod. Well, no, he can make a chump blocker. Never mind. Never mind. Wow, that's a lot. Yep. Ping, ping. It's getting in there. He's smart. He'll ping this twice and then I'm dead. He's smart. Yep. Ah, oh, man, that Walking Ballista was such a top deck for our opponent. Yep, we're dead. You can just add 3 counters or we can just shoot us 3 times. Yeah. Nah, we won't make you do it, opponent. We won't make you do it. Alright, back on the play. Do we want to change anything? Do I want to bring in the 3rd Gideon's intervention just to stop his Gideon's intervention? Well, not to stop it, but of course to counter it. Take out Knight of the White Orchid on the play. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to take out all of them. Let's go a little bit more aggressive on the removal counters and all that good stuff. Anything else? No. Nope. I think being back on the play, the Knight of the White Orchids lose a lot of value. So I'd really just take them out and bring in some of the more powerful heavy hitters since we're going to try to keep our opponent on his back foot. It's not the worst. Is it better than anything in here? I like Thraben Inspector. Might be better than Thraben Inspector. I'm going to take out all the Thraben Inspectors. Bring in some Gideon at the trials. Go Team Gideon. Nah. Let's go like this. Alright. Look at that. It's the combo and nothing else. Turn 2 Ballista. Turn 3 Heliod. I don't even have the lands for it. Oh. We got a mulligan. Ugh. Well. This is sad. Opponent also mulliganed. I suppose this one I do have to keep, but what goes away? I guess the 4-drop. Which 4-drop? Yeah, Arcana Salvo is better with the Heliod, but the Gideon's better because it's Gideon. Yeah. It's a tough one. Devotion. Bigger, better creature. Turns on Heliod. That's a tough one. Like, which one don't I want? This guy finds pieces and turns on, like I said, turns on Heliod. This guy makes creatures and ends the game. I need the removal. I need everything else here. I just need to get rid of one of these 2 cards. Alright. Alright, kids. Don't let me down, brother. 4-5. Although it is interesting to note that the owl would have turned on devotion by itself. That might have been enough to do it, but we'll see. All right. Opponent also kept 6. Oh, don't make me play this idyllic range. Go team Thraben Inspector. All right, we're off to the races. Yep. The good news is here if we oh no. The good news is here if we miss our land drop, it kind of screws up the opponent's we didn't though. All right. Let's get in for one. I'm gonna play this Heliod to get him on the battlefield. All right, let's try the 4th land and go Gideon and start beating face. Yeah, he's got the knight. Part of me almost didn't play the land for that very reason, but that's okay. On the draw, you expect him to have it because there's no reason to keep it out. Oh boy, well, we're going to be banishing or baffling ending something. Oh no! Do we really want to waste it on knight? I do not. So. All right. We have chump blockers, and we have the beats. We've got the beats. We've got the beats. All right, so we can tap 3 to make 3. Noteworthy. Ew, that's a good one. That's a very good one. Jeez. When's that one coming? Elspeth Conquers Death. Wow. This is Knight Ally against our team of junk. Jeez. Elspeth Conquers Death. Not exactly what I was hoping for. Not exactly what I was hoping for. He's got 2 cards in his hand. I guess I could Banishing Light, or not Banishing Light, Baffling End the Knight of the White Orchid and just proceed to get in, because it does cut him off a Devotion too. However, if any of those cards are combo pieces, I mean, what else do I have going on right now? I obviously can't wait around. This is what we have. This is what we got to work with. So we're going to work with it. Get him off Devotion. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. It's our planes versus his 2 unknowns. Does stink. 3 unknowns, I should say. Not looking good for the home team. Yep, nope, definitely not looking good for the home team. Let's see what he hits. Elspeth Conquers. Another one. Oh boy. Must be nice. Non-creature spells cost 2 more to cast. You got it. These will get beat down by Team Owl. That is unfortunate. Yep. Yep. God, so much devotion. Alright, let's start with a draw. 3 cards in his hand, one of which is an Arcanist Owl. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Well, so the best thing we can do here is make our Knight Ally into a 3/3. Yay! 2, 3, 7 mana available to him. Jeez. Yeah, that's enough to almost win. Ugh. Yuck. Not feeling optimistic. Then again, a lot can happen. We could top deck a Gideon's Intervention. Or something. It's definitely got us on the ropes. Hitting lands is not what we needed to see. And our opponent, well, at least this Elspeth Conquers Death isn't going to actually do anything. That's nice. Well, I mean, obviously it did enough, but opponent drew his sideboard card. We did not draw ours. In fact, we drew planes, which not going to get the job done, unfortunately. But we'll see. You never know. You never know. This is what I mean about, this is always how I see, yep, Mono White Devotion playing out whenever I see it. It's like sometimes you just like have all these answers and all these things going on. Other times, you got oh, there's the Ballista. Gideon's Intervention off the top. Oh boy. 4, 8. This could just be it. Let me just hover over concede here. This could be a quick one tonight. But anyways, see, it seems like you're either doing broken stuff like this or you're doing stuff like this. There's no in between. There's no balance. Oh, okay. Just a million. No, I wish I had brought in the oh boy. Oh boy. Does he have enough to do it? No, he does not. Yep. All right. Well, Gideon's Intervention or Scoop. And then even if I do draw the Gideon's Intervention, it does not matter. Oh boy. Why are you waiting for me to respond? I believe I yielded to the turn. Alright. This one is probably over unless the top card of my library is... I don't know. Yep. Jeez. Oof. It gets rid of the Heliod, I suppose, but we're still taking 10 in the air. And then he taps for 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, wow. Yeah, I believe this one is, how we say, over. But you know what? Get you, Heliod. Get out of here. I have a planes. 3, 6, 10, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Not even 4, 8, 12. 6, 6 Ballista. Oh, what could win this game? Could anything in the deck win this game right now? Because even if I had a Gideon's Intervention, he could just beat me down with Owls. If I didn't have the Gideon's Intervention, he can Gatling gun me down with Walking Ballista. Oh, unfortunate start to the night. Unfortunate. We lost the mirror very, very narrowly. Very narrowly. Well, no, not that third game. That was nothing narrow about the third game. The second game we had, there was an opportunity to win, but unfortunately opponent top decked his own Walking Ballista, and that was that. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, not much could have gone different. That second game, that top deck Ballista was just enough. It was perfect. Take this opportunity for anybody joining us. If you are watching this on YouTube, go ahead and like, subscribe. I love posting these videos. I love playing these decks. If you have any ideas, hop in the Discord, send it my way. You never know. You never know. Actually, no, that's not true. Whenever people send me stuff, I love to check it out, especially if it's something new and interesting. Tuesday's the day where I stream. Tuesdays and Thursdays I stream at 8:30, but Tuesdays is where I do a couple decks, usually something a little more creative, a little less mainstream. And then Thursday's League Day, which as of late it's just been top decks. Haven't really seen. Well, no, actually the Grixis Bolas list was pretty fun. That one, oof, that was a fun deck to just tear things up with. Man. Mono White Mirror. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. The deck is insanely popular right now since nobody likes Inverter or Lotus Breach. They're just annoying to play against, so you might see a lot of mirrors. The good news is, if we do see a lot of mirrors, I mean, as of Monday, well, we'll see. Yay! As of Monday, when the ban restricted announcement comes out, we need to update that record to a big, fat 0-1. All right. Well, we lost the die roll because why not? My Fuzz Van Gogh. Love it. Love it. Your username. Oh lordy. Oh wow. Okay. Did opponent keep his 7? Of course he did. Oh jeez. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan. Okay. Well, at least our mulligan gets a little undone. We're gonna put that planes to the bottom. Okay, so we got turn 2. We got turn 2 Anafenza, turn 3 Knight of the White Orchid into Nykthos. Ooh, I don't know what's happening, but I like it. Right on time, Thraben Inspector. Oh, I wonder if it's a no paradoxical outcome deck. Oh, I wanted to find one that works so bad. I've got a couple that I've been brewing. Oh, it has to be beautiful. I got a couple that have been brewing, but they just don't do anything. That was weird. Shouldn't do that message twice. Oh, he missed his land drop. Well, that's annoying. That screws up our game, doesn't it? Well, the good news is yeah, the Night of the Warlock isn't doing anything. I could just skip my land drop. As dumb as that sounds. Yeah, that's dumb. We'll just go Thraven Inspector. Make a bunch of 2/3s. Say, always yield, always yield. Oh, that's right, it's toughness. She can get big. Well, next turn my Nykthos can actually pump out a I guess that one. My Nykthos can actually pump out the yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and play the Nykthos. I can actually pump out the Gideon without the 4th land drop. Just get in for 3. Pass. Opponent missed his 3rd land drop. Just spiting my Knight of the Way to work it, I know it. Yeah. Depending on what opponent does, I'll probably just go Gideon Ally of Zendikar next turn. Yep. He's looking for his own land drops. Got to see what he did with the Scry. There's the island, right on time. Okay. We have a plan. We will stick to it. Yeah. Just gotta get this over with as quickly as possible. Oh, he's got the Metallic Rebuke. Nice. Can't do anything about that one. No, I will opt not to. 5 cards left in his hand. What other shenanigans does he have? So next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of it to theoretically find a land. Down 3, back up to 4. Play both. Okay. Well, worst case scenario next turn. Assuming he plays his land, we got some stuff to do. If he doesn't, we'll just keep beating him down. I mean, okay, here we go. He is making mana of a different color. Ooh, white mana. What costs white mana? The Time Raveler? Sure. What's he going to bounce? Bounce the Inspector. And again, he missed his 4th land drop, which is kind of aggravating in a silly, selfish kind of way. Okay, anything else? Ooh, Ornithopter. Well, that's aggravating. Dang it. Alright, he misses land drop. What are we doing here? Do we care about the Time Raveler outside of this one moment where we could kill it? Otherwise, we can hit our opponent for 2 and then replay Anafenza to set up, hopefully, for next turn. Alternatively, I could play the Heliod to, again, set up for a big swing next turn. The Anafenza sends us up with 4 mana, but gives us a 2/2. The Heliod, we play it this turn. We have a 5/5. We only have 3 devotion still, but then we can play the Anafenza and attack with everybody. Yeah. In this situation, I think I like that better, and I hope that doesn't bite me. Not sure how it could. Getting this on the battlefield seems interesting and important. Now, do we care about the Time Raveler is the real question. I don't think we do. I think we just have to keep going at our opponent. Because this is an aggro game. If he does anything next... He didn't even block the 1/2. Interesting. Yep. Unless he, like... I mean, if he does some crazy shenanigan, like... Let's see. Blue, white, white, and then plays a 4th land and goes, like... You know, Supreme Verdict. At that point, I'll be like, ooh, Karn? It's got to be Karn. I hope it's Karn. Ooh, Animox Amber. Here we go. Fireworks are starting. The best thing to follow up Inspiring Stature. Actually, he can Paradoxical Outcome, which would be pretty sweet. And let's see what he's going to do. It appears Paradoxical Outcome is the name of the game. Oh, that's a sigh. No, come on. Oh, okay. Stuff is happening. 2 cards left. He did not play his 4th land. Even if he did, how good would that be? Otherwise, I could just stasis snare the Psy and attack. Yeah, might just be best to do that. Unless I rip something good. He did not rip his land. He's not going to attack for 0. Okay, so we got to be careful here. I need to turn this Heliod on so I can attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. But a paradoxical outcome. We definitely need to stasis snare the Psy in response to any paradoxical outcome. Otherwise, we're in trouble. With a 3 lands. Nope. Can't even give it lifelink. Alright. Oh, wait, we can't stasis snare in response to a paradoxical outcome. Of course. Because there's a Teferi on the battlefield. I guess I should have attacked it. Unfortunate. Alright. Paradoxical outcome is on its way. He's going to pick up at least a ton of cards. Yeah, too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Draw 5 more. Then we are in a bit of trouble. So anything we can do, we can force it with the stasis snare, which then turns on the Heliod, which then attacks for lethal. Okay. Let's force it. Get that guy out of here. Take the bait. Take the bait. You don't want to lose Psy, do you? Psy, bro. Yeah, he does. Nah. Did not take the bait. That's okay. Let's get in there. Yep. And is that it? I believe that is it. Well, barring a second Psy, that's at least decent for us to be able to... Yeah, I can't do anything, dude. What are you waiting for me for? It's at least, you know, like I said, as long as one of those 2 cards or any of the million cards he's about to draw is not another Psy, then we at least spare ourselves a ton of token blockers after this. But he's going to take 3 here. He'll be at 5. Here comes the outcome. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can tap for 5. There it is. Okay. That's all I got. Take 3. Yeah. 4, 5. 5, 6. I can make 6 mana next turn. We are going to go ahead and say yield to the turn. What's he going to do with this 1 scry? Puts it on top. Whatever it is, he likes it. Finally hit his 4th land. Thanks, Knight of the White Orchid. Show me what you got. I know you got some goods in there, man. Gotta see how he kills. Once we see how he kills... Okay, so he didn't find another Psy, or obviously he would have played it first. Okay. Again, let's see what he does with these scries. What did you leave on top if it wasn't a Psy? 1 on bottom, 1 on top. He likes 1 of them. Yep. Well, Baral's expertise. Oh, never mind. Take it back. What a beating expertise would be. Five mana. Arcanus Owl, but it does nothing. We can Anafenza, but that does nothing. We can draw cards, but that does nothing. Oh, here we go. Karn, there he is. Make a Karn Struct, I imagine. An 8/8 seems reasonable. Okay, anything else? Nope, nothing else. Now we got this Time Raveler to deal with. Ugh. Thanks, Knight of the White Orchid. Very, very good. I think before I am Yeah, probably just Arcanus Owl, and then possibly... Come on. Thank you. Correct clue, draw card. At this point, we're kind of just looking for a combo. So this is just setting up mana, because otherwise we're going to get run over by these things. Okay, that works, I suppose. Alternatively, I could... Yeah, I guess we'll just crack the clue. I don't know if Anafenza... Well... Now let's get Anafenza out there. That way, if we find a Walking Ballista, the mana costs a little dampened for next turn. Plus, look at all that devotion. Good news is, Heliod can block these constructs all day, every day. Bad news is, he's going to bounce it with Time Raveler. Good news is, we have a Thraben Inspector. Yeah, now we're just going to go ahead and pass. See what he does. 6 cards in your hand. None of them are Psi, which is good. Reveal the top 2 cards to me. Let's see. You can have a Glacial Fortress. Yep. Hey, Night of the Work, it's finally online. Yay! It's free devotion next turn. Oh, there he is. Okay, now we are literally looking for our combo, and that's about it, because this guy's going to prevent us from ever getting in. See what he does with this Scry. Play the other owl. Let's see. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Down to 7. Well, actually, now it'll be 13. Oh, we have bouncing the Heliod. That's fine. We'll just block with the Thraben Inspector. He did his job. Oh, wait. He's got other crap coming. What other crap you got coming? Another one? Oh. Yep. You don't say. He can't kill us. Okay, sure. So he can't kill us. So whatever he does, it's like meh. He can only attack us for 10. And that really ain't much. We might just take it. In fact, I think I will just take it. There's no reason for me to throw away more devotion. Unless he, like, I don't know, instant speed doubles its power. If he, like, team or battle rages us. Okay. Alright, we'll start with the free devotion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Take the free devotion first. Yes. Is it ever going to come into play where I want an extra +1/+1 counter? You got to make the Arcanus Owl 4/4, but he has infinite Thopters and an Ornithopter. I mean, it makes no difference. Yeah, it makes no difference. We'll just go and do it. He's a bigger owl. Okay. Alright, let's see how much we're working with here. Alright, 10 mana, 6 mana, 3 mana, 1 mana. Could just go for, well, let's see what the Arcanus Owl yields. Oh my god, yes, just use the mana floating. Jeez. Another Arcanus Owl and a Gideon's Intervention. I have no idea what my opponent's going to kill us with. I mean, it could just be Aetherworks. Nope, not Aetherworks Marvel. Oh, I can see the picture. I look it up. Pay 50 life, deal 50 damage. Or we take the other Arcanus Owl, which is a little greedy. The Gideon's Intervention. Oh god, I love that card. Why can I not think of it, what it's called? Aetherflux Reservoir. Jeez. I love that card. How can I not remember what that card does? Or what that card is called? All the times I play Paradoxical Outcome, my memory fails me now. Anyways, back on task. We could just name it. Aetherflux Reservoir. Ugh, we don't know if that's how he's going to actually kill us. He might just plan on going card strokes. And if I do that... I can't really do anything else. I can play the Anafenza. And then just set up for more next turn. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Alright, well, I mean, he's not killing us with damage unless he does something crazy. So might as well hedge our bets. I kind of want the Owl, though. Because then I can try to fish for even further for the Walking Ballista to win. But we're not going to win this turn, so let's make sure we do it. All right. Flux Reservoir. I'll just play the Anafenza. Still have the chump blocking duty. Oh, I only have 2 floating. Oh, he's got the metallic rebuke. All right. You got it. Can I do it? No, I cannot. Unfortunate. All right, then we'll just go Anafenza and we'll pass and try not to die. Well, at least I know whatever I took was going to be countered and it wasn't my combo piece, so we will yield to the turn. Am I going to attack with anybody? One less artifact to tap. He doesn't have the blue mana. Do I want to try to kill anything? Because I'd rather force a block. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 3. I have 3 attackers. Blocks here, blocks here. So the only thing that can attack is this owl. He just chump blocks with a Thopter, but at least it gets the Thopter off the board. So I gotta attack something. I don't care about the Time Raveler. The card's annoying, but we'll just go Dome. I'm still... Nah. Knock him to 1. Could do something. Yeah, I didn't think so. There we go. Okay. Your opponent. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say yield. You do your thing, brother. You do your thing. Construct. You got it. 4, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 4, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 mana. Can we do it next turn for 16 mana? If we even live. I mean, dude's got cards in hand. He's been scrying. Maybe he finally found his kill. Show me the reservoir, dog. Nope, he's going for the card draw. I think that means barring anything crazy. Oh, nope, that counts as crazy. I was going to say I wouldn't have to worry about the... Well, no, still technically don't have to worry about the reservoir. Never mind. I said too much. I hope he's playing Boral's Expertise, because I love that card in this deck. Bouncing all your opponent's junk or bouncing your own junk. Come on, do it, dude. Do it. Asking Ye Shall Receives is a Boral's Expertise. Oh, yes. Oh, beautiful. And he didn't bounce the owls. I get why you wouldn't, but at the same time, I feel like you should have. What's he going to cast for free? Another Karn. Nice. Okay, so he's basically saying we have next turn, and then we're dead. Because we have to block the Karn Struck to not die this turn. So we'll be down to 10 devotion. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, my God. Oh, that is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. Boral's Expertise. Okay, well, let's bring in these Damping Spheres. Jeez, Boral's Expertise. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, I still... Do we even want the Gideon's Interventions at this point, or do we just want to kind of... Is Gideon of the Trials going to do anything? Yeah, it's good against Karn Strokes, I suppose. Anything else? It's an early threat. Needs to be answered. Can attack, but that's about it. It can shut down Aetherflux Reservoir if that somehow works out that way, but I cannot imagine it will. Because they always have an opportunity, a pause to... Oh, I guess Baffling End isn't the worst. It's probably better than Gideon. I guess the emblem isn't terrible. You know, is Baffling End really that much better? Stasis Snare has Flash, so I think we'll just do Intervention for Damping Sphere and go like that. Sheesh. Alright, I would love to play first. Okay. Seems reasonable. It's a little dirtily, but the combo's there. So I'll just go Plains. Here you go. So theoretically, yep, yield to the turn. Turn 2 Daxos. Turn 3 Heliod. Turn 4 Ballista. I mean, if I draw the 4th land, we win. Well, there it is. But we'll see. It's pretty much as good as it can get. Assuming this is one of those, like, if my opponent does anything, I got nothing. If my opponent does nothing, I got everything. If he plays an artifact, oh no, he's just gonna Just gonna take his time. Okay, well, I'll just continue with the plan. Nothing going on over here. Nothing to be worried about at all. Alright, theoretically we could win next turn, but it would require opponent to do nothing this turn. If he does nothing, we just say okay. If he plays like that Time Raveler or something, I'm not sure. Well, he can't play the Time Raveler. What am I talking about? I'm trying to yield to the turn. Why am I waiting? He's holding up Rebuke. So in that case, do we bother making the Daxos bigger, or do we just pass holding up Stasis Snare? He's got to hold up Rebuke for the rest of the game. If he plays like a Sigh or something, then I think I'm okay with that. So I guess we'll just attack. Actually, I am going to hold up Stasis Snare, because at the very least, it'll turn on Heliod. Yep, to do with this Void. He likes it, whatever it may be. Sigh. What do you know? In response. Well, he still has Metallic Rebuke, unfortunately. Maybe he'll do something else. If not, we just beat down. That's about all we can do right now. Kind of stuck with this Rebuke floating around. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. A little gimmicky, probably not worth it. Let's see. Theoretically, play it as a 1/1. Play the land, play it as a 1/1. He rebukes. I pay for it. But then we're just sitting on it. Interesting thought. Interesting. Well, the Castle Ironvale is definitely the better one to play. He's going to be keeping up Rebuke for the rest of the game, which is unfortunate. Could play for Rebuke, pay for Rebuke, and then just hope he doesn't have an answer, but I don't like that plan. Alright, we'll go with the Beats plan. See what he does here. Just takes it. Interesting. Yeah, let's keep the Beats plan. That's either way, Orchid's never gonna go the same value. Yeah, we're gonna go here. I didn't do that pre-combat just in case he had some kind of anything that he did that would have tapped him out, because if the potential is there to win instantly, I'm gonna wait and try to win instantly. Otherwise, we run into situations where we wait and things happen. There's the reservoir. All right. Well then. Okay. I think he's going for it. Well, no, he can't. Duh. What am I thinking? He doesn't have the Inspiring Statuary. He still has Metallic Rebuke. Can't pay for it and give lifelink just yet. That's annoying. However, I can keep the beats coming. Three cards in hand. I could call his bluff. Play the Walking Ballista. I mean, he's very clearly projecting Metallic Rebuke. Play the Walking Ballista. He Metallic Rebukes. I pay for it. Ballista comes down. Turns into a 2/2. And then I just have to pass. What could he do at that point? It's the scariest thing he could do. He could play a Time Raveler and bounce the Heliod. No, you know what? Let's attack. Let's see what he does. Because if he lets this through, I might just kill him. Nope, he's not letting it through. He's the smart guy. Alright. Do we just go for it with the walking ballista? Yeah, waiting's not going to work forever. Well, actually, if we waited one more turn and drew a land, then we would be able to actually do it through a Metallic Rebuke, but that is also one more turn. Let's just do it. What's the worst that could happen, right? We can't give it lifelink, unfortunately, but he can Metallic Rebuke. Yep. He's got 2 cards left. We'll say yes. Comes down. Put another +1/+1 counter on it. Pass the turn. I think the scariest thing he can do is bounce it. I think. But I could be wrong. I don't know. He might have brought in some super secret tech that we were not aware of. Very difficult to say. Paradoxical outcome. He's going for it. I mean, kind of got to, right? Otherwise. Five cards in hand. 4 cards, one of which is a Mox Opal. I'm not fully passing priority just in case he does something to this walking ballista and I can shoot something in response. Alright, you are officially out of mana, sir. What else you got for me? Okay. Whew. That gets scary. I don't think anything needs to change, even on the draw. If anything, the draw just makes my night better. Alright, let's do it. Is he changing things up? Do we need to change anything up? I still think the combo is the best way to win this matchup. We don't know exactly. I mean, Gideon's Intervention, Gideon. None of these cards do anything that we're aware of. Declaration and Stone could be good if we force him into another Karnstruck situation, but I have a feeling that's a pretty distant plan B for this gentleman. Hit the Flux Reservoir deck. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. How much do we like Knight of the White Orchid? Wow. I'm going to keep it. Why? As a turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 play and could do things. I know what you're thinking. Why would you keep this hand? And it's very simple. Because we draw good cards. Ooh, you scared now, opponent. Oh yeah, you scared. Let's see what he does with the Void. Might even see what he did with the other card. Come on. He had put it on top, and now he put it on top again. And now he drew it. Well, that's a good one. Okay. Let's get in there. Yeah, Thraben Inspector. No sign of the... No sign of the combo. What do you got? Renegade map. Nice. Not representing... Oh, that's a pretty good one too. Okay, well. Start off with the value. What would we say? Sealed. Sealed. Let's just spread the love here. Yes, please. That one. Oh, I love that one. Daxos. We got the beat. 2, 4, 6, 7 mana. All we need is to draw something to do with it. We've got the stasis snare, but that's all we got. Is it the Time Raveler? Sigh. Very good. That's a good answer to what we're doing. We have the stasis snare, so next turn we'll probably float a bunch of mana, draw a card, and then stasis snare. Oh, he's getting all his value. Get to an island, plays an island, and now we gotta deal with potentially double Metallic Rebuke. Alright, well. Give me a white. Start with a stasis snare. Want as much mana as possible if he tries to rebuke me. That one. Aha! You didn't see that coming, did you? It's a hard knock life for me. It's a hard knock life for me. Interesting. I personally would have double blocked the Anafenza, but we'll see. 4 cards in hand. What do you got for me, opponent? That's fine. See what he does with it. Oh, the triple plains draw. Yes! Opponent's at 6. But he does have mana. So what's he doing with the top card of his library, I wonder? He likes it. Leaves it on top. And now he's going to draw it. Whatever it is, he wants it. I already played a land this turn, but he has 3 mana available. Inspiring Statuary would be interesting. Well, hello there. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Well, let's see what we can do real quick. Keep the beats going. He's going to have to spread some damage out. Or spread some blockers out, excuse me. Oh yeah, that would kill you. You have to block 2 things. Is that it? So I only have to play it as a 2/2, assuming there's no shenanigans going on, because he's at 2. So what? How many Metallic Rebukes can we deal with here? 9 mana. Well, let's aim to play it as a 3/3. 6 mana leaves us enough left for a double rebuke. Unless he has like Remand or something crazy. Not Remand, but the spell that does the effect. Okay. He didn't try to counter. So now we have enough mana to put a counter. Okay. Yeah, so now we have enough mana to put a counter on if need be, but it's okay. Hey, we're 1-1. Wee-wee. Go 1-1. Yes. Quick into the next one. Hopping right in. Oh, and we won the die roll. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So that's a keep. Can't really say no when the friggin' I win combo's in my opening hand. So we got 2, 3, 4, or 2, 3, 4. Let's go plains. Night of the White Orchid's only going to be a 2/2 first strike for 2, unfortunately, unless my opponent does like some crazy shenanigans. Ooh, I like what is happening here. Cat. Oh my god. The cat deck. I love the cat deck. Yes. Okay. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Gideon, Ally of Zendikar. Not the worst. Right. Yep, we'll just continue as planned. He doesn't have more lands than me, unfortunately, so he's just a 2-2 for a strike for 2. That's all for us. He does beat up on Sacred Cat pretty well, though, so that's nice. Turn 3 Heliod. What do you got for me? Nice. That's pretty sweet. Johnny's Pride Mate. Cats. Just go Heliod. And pass the turn. Because attacking is not going to do us anything. Didn't draw the land, which is kind of aggravating. But we can just play the second Knight of the White Orchid next turn to turn Heliod on. And attack for 7. That's not the worst plan in the world. Yep. Opponent's hitting his land drops. That's not fair. Pride Sovereign? Well, that's pretty good. Gets a Johnny in there, which is, or Johnny's Pride Mate, I should say. That's pretty sweet. Nice. Okay, we're going to say, so we're going to take 3. Always yield. And I'm always going to yield to this one too. Unless I think of any reason not to. I can always turn off auto yield if that's the case. Getting in for 1. Excuse me, 3. You got it. No blocks. I'll be down to 17. 4 cards left in hand. What else you got for me, Mr. Kitty Cat? Okay, here we go. Don't want to see another Pride Mate. That would be unfortunate. Ooh, Fleeceman. That's pretty good too. Draw land. Okay. What are the odds he has something here? Well, if he does, he does. If he doesn't, we win next turn. If he does have something, he'll probably, well, I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to wait till I had 6 mana or until I found like an Anafenza. Okay. Okay. This turn is going to be painful, no doubt, but yeah, okay. I'm cool with it. Yeah. Big boy. Do I care if he attacks with everybody? So we're looking at 7, 12. I'd be at 5, and then I just untap and kill him unless I'm missing something. Okay. 4, 9, 12. I'd be at 5. If there's anything in the format that could kill me here. I don't think so. Eat it! Ow. To plains. Ah. Okay then. Well, okay. So. I'm going to give him lifelink. I'm going to remove a counter and deal you 1 damage. Yeah. Yeah. Like, okay, I'm waiting for him to be like, Alright, Glare seems good. Declaration in Stone seems good. Deicide seems not so good. Baffling End seems very good. Okay, Gideon's Intervention. Probably not going to be given any love here. We have 4 more cards. I like Gideon of the Trials in this matchup. I like Knight of the White Orchids on the draw. I'd say Thraben Inspectors are going to get outclassed pretty quickly, so we might just want to go with the removal plan. Do I want the Gideon Black Blades? I don't believe so. There's no reason to have them in here, so. Alright, let's run it back. I do love Thraben Inspector, but everything else I like. I think the Gideons making tokens are pretty solid. I think the Gideon of the Trials shutting down the biggest threat is not the worst. Does hit my devotion a bit, but we're bringing in Baffling Ends and all this other stuff to start just tearing apart his junk. Rest in Peace is a consideration, but I don't know if there's that much Embalm. I could be wrong. All I can think of, I don't know if he has the Pouncer. I don't think so. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen the Cats deck in action, but the deck is cool. If you're just starting out, it's a powerful deck. Unfortunately, we'll wait and see what he's got out of the board. Unfortunately, though, it does get a little outclassed with some of the other things named Euro, but I have seen this deck go nuts. Like, do just insane things. Creatures are all huge, all that. I mean, it can do some pretty nutty things if it gets rolling. Kind of wonder if never mind. I was kind of wondering if that Gideon's Intervention in the sideboard, the third one, should be like a Shatter the Sky, but nah, no reason. Come on, Kitty Cat Man, what you got for me? He's panicking. What do I do? What do I do? It's Mono White Devotion. One of the most popular decks in the format. I've never heard of it. I'm just kidding. He's probably doing a transformational sideboard. He's going to come back as dogs. Oh, okay. That was just a nice helping of both cheese and corn. In case you wanted any cheese and corn in this, this video. Oh, boy. Oh boy. Do. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Don't time out, opponent. Don't be that guy. That'd be so lame. He's at 21 minutes. There's no way he's gonna time out. Alright, good. Oh wow. Yeah, that seems like a keeper. I will keep. See what opponent does. He will also keep. We got removal. We got 2 parts of the combo. Ooh, nice. That's nice. Turn 2 Anafenza, turn 3 Ballista. It might be good enough. Otherwise, turn 2 Anafenza, turn 3 Baffling End. Nice. I could save myself a bit of damage by killing that, but I'll just be patient. Next turn could go Baffling End on the Pride Mate. Ooh, another Vanguard. Well, that's pretty good. Now I kind of have to Baffling End the Pride Mate, otherwise it's going to get nutty. He's going to gain 2. He's going to hit me for 5, 6. Oof. But, in all fairness, I Baffling End the Pride Mate. I take 6. I'm at 13, and then I follow up with Walking Ballista and just mow down the rest of his board. Yep. This deck can do crazy things. Oh, come on. Probably gonna take another 4 next turn. Unless he blows me out with like a God's Willing or something. Alright, so next turn I'm going to play a Walking Ballista X2 and just gun down his entire board. Assuming something crazy doesn't happen this turn. We can do that for the next 2 turns. It's not a combo, but he only has 2 cards left in his hand. Only thing I'm going to block this turn is a Sacred Cat. But he's not going to attack with it. Down to 9. I'm not going to trade my Anafenza for a Leonine Vanguard. 2 cards left. What are they, I wonder? What do I not want to see? I don't want to see the big dude, the 3/3 that makes a bunch of other things. That would be annoying. Well, hello there. Okay. Now I'll just wait. No reason to attack. With the trigger on the stack, because I don't want him to, unless he plays anything first. There's some little growth, okay? So, triggers on the stack. Do I want to kill the other one too? Or just take 2? Otherwise, I untap, play Healy, I'd give this lifelink and win. Yeah, nah. I should have done that. See, I should have thought that through and did that. Well, it doesn't matter. I kill one of them. The ability checks upon resolution as well. So this way, he's got 2 cards in his hand, huh? Should I just go for it? I don't see any reason why not to. I'm in a pretty good position. If it doesn't work, I've still got... So we will go... Heliod. 2 cards left in his hand. He didn't play anything. Oh, never mind. They must have been lands. Okay, well, hey, that was a quick one. Alright. It's one thing I do like about, you know, the bright side, I guess, of seeing the... I get to update my record. Yay, 2-1. We're officially a Dark Confidant. Anyways, one of the things I like about... or I guess, like I said, I don't like it, but one of the perks of losing that first round, or pretty much doing like losing any round, is you start to get to see like the underbelly of the tournament, the other X and ones or whatever, and you start to kind of see some more diverse things. You don't just play the same things every matchup. So like, you know, round 1 we lost to the Mirror. Round 2 we got a pretty cool paradoxical outcome. Round 3 we got Celestia Kitty Cats. All very cool. You know, you don't see those. I'm not hating or anything. I'm just saying you don't normally see those at the top tables. And sometimes you can get pretty good ideas from them. Rolled a 1 against Michael Scott. Oh boy. Well, this is going to be entertaining at the very least. Yeah, sure. It's a little land heavy, but look at that curve. Turn 2 Anafenza, turn 3 Ballista, turn 4 Gideon, and it's a Godless Shrine. Ah, boy. Well, the Stasis Snare is going to come in handy. Note to self, after this game, I just need to go buy 25 of every basic land. It's 25 of every basic land in a color I love. Okay, down to 17. Michael Scott. Oh, I love it. Alright, you did it. Why'd you do it? Alright, SRAM. Ooh, Femia. I like it. I like it a lot. Those some weird looking godless shrines, man. Okay. We all done? Oh, another Stasis Snare. That could come in handy. Alright, well, let's go Castle Ardenvale. And Anafenza. That's all for us. Next turn could either be Stasis Snare or Walking Ballista. We could go Stasis Snare into Walking Ballista, depending on what opponent does this turn. Oh yeah, I gotta kill that SRAM. I think it's nutty. But then again, we'll see what he does. Oh, Sentinel's Eyes on the Ephemia. Okay. Yeah. Oh, a 2-2 train, really? That's aggravating. I could alternatively play the... It's between Stasis Snare and the SRAM. He's got 3 cards in his hand. I can Stasis Snare the SRAM this turn, then the Ephemia next turn. And then play the Thraben Inspector. Ah, there's a choo-choo train coming. Lame. Hey, what's up, Therapist Wolfie? Oh, sorry, man. I was into it. How's it going, man? Good talk. I'll pay attention, I promise. Oh, hold on, I gotta mute it. Alright, there's still choo-choo in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud on you guys, but alright, we're setting up for next turn. Obviously we can play the Ballista X1. Comes into play as a 2-2. Assuming my opponent doesn't do anything about my junk right now, then I'll be able to pay 2 mana to give it lifelink and theoretically just kill him. But we will see. The good news is this Heliod being online does do a pretty good job of blocking. Yeah, sure. I'm trying to think of what this deck plays in terms of removal. Yep. Alright, well, I say we just go for it. What's the worst that could happen, right? Worst case scenario, we draw a card. I'll go ahead and mute this for a moment. Opponent has mulligan to 5, just keeping you in the loop here. Since that 2-2's still going behind us, I'm going to go ahead and mute it here for a moment. He kept with 5. Sorry about that. The battery died on my mouse again. Man, it's like it's eating through it. This mouse never goes to batteries, and yet, like every time. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'll just go with the Anafenza. Get a threat on the battlefield. Stasis Snare being instant speed. Well, we'll see what he does this turn. You got it. Bye, Anafenza. 2 cards left in his hand. One card. I wonder if it's the blessing. Nope, it is not. All right. That is a juicy target for a baffling end. Ooh. Yeah, actually. This way I can +1 on it. And then stasis snare in response if he's got something. If he draws a different threat, then I can kill that +1 on the owl seed. Yep. See what he's got. Okay, nope, no issues there. I guess we'll go Heliod. Come on, play land. Brain maggot. Sure. Seems reasonable. Fourth land would obviously be the best thing. If not, I'm just going to play the Knight of the White Orchid just to get 1, 2, 3. We need 2 more devotion. So what's he going to do with this brain maggot? Takes the baffling end. You got it. One card left. Okay, well. So this is at 5. He's got 1 card in his hand. Alright. Playing the Gideon. So I can play the Idyllic Grange to make him a bigger Gideon. And then I'm going to go ahead and go ally of Zendikar. Get 2/2. Start getting in for 10. Ooh. Yep. That was going to be a tough one because he knows my hand is nothing but removal. Fantastic. Okay, well, hey. Whether or not this last round goes well or not, we are 3-1. That is a good feeling. It's a powerful deck, so I suppose that is only fair. All right. It's the final round. I'm trying to think of what I would change about this. I don't know. Not too much there, honestly. Because, I mean, it's pretty solid. What's that? What is this? Who is this person? Oh! Ha 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 ha! Ah, we both rolled a 6 and I lost the secondary roll. Alright, here we go. Alright, well, we got the combo and we're on the draw with Knight, so not the worst. A little awkward with the Idyllic Grange, but we'll keep it. Oh boy. Fanatical Firebrand. Well then, we're gonna need something. Allies in the car, not the worst. Let's go planes. Go. I'd like a better 2-drop. Just Sax is like the best 2-drop. It'd be nice to rip like an Anafenza or even a Thraven Inspector. What? That's fantastic. It's fantastic. Rip. Gideon of the Trials. Man, we just got a curve for days. I'm just going to play the Knight. Next turn we go Nykthos, Gideon, plus on the Dragon Whisperer. We got the Knight hanging out in back. He can get this guy flying. Must be Red Devotion. Stomp. Nope. Burning Tree Emissary into Stomp. Into... Oh, please be a Bushwhacker. Nope, it's a stomp. Ah, called it. Alright, so Gideon pluses there, then dies. Oh, he doesn't die. Another Heliod. This might be a little too slow. I guess we could go Nykthos, Gideon, plus on the Dragon Whisperer. Can't do Heliod, that's too far away. Doesn't do anything when we need it to, so yeah, we will do that. So Gideon. Can't wait to bring in all my baffling ends and stuff. Plus on that, heal through the turn. Next turn we can Heliod, play the Idyllic Grange. The following turn, Profit? Maybe? Jeez. Yep. Mono red. Woo doggy. Huh. Sure. We will keep this up. Now, unfortunately, we gotta go Heliod. Does nothing. Play the Idyllic Grange. Pass the turn. Still quite a bit of mana away from being able to do our thing. Next turn's going to be Gideon. Unless he plays something crazy. Nope, just a Bonecrusher Giant. So yeah, Gideon, make a 2/2. This Gideon will die. We'll take, probably like 5, 4? Huh. He didn't attack with a Firebrand. That's weird. Key. Bye, Gideon. Well, I should be at 11, I feel, but that's okay. Alright. No way to get the Devotion online. No multiple creatures to name with Gideon's intervention. So I think it's just Ally of Zendikar. Does it even do anything? It makes a 2/2. Yeah, playing. I'm not too keen on playing the Ballista. Kind of want to. I'm going to do that. I need to win. Daxos. No, because if I had Daxos, I could just do it. So we could go Ally of Zendikar, make a 2/2, see if he sticks around, at least get some pressure off of me. If I could get to the point where I could attack with something and give it lifelink, like attack with this Ally of Zendikar, that would be pretty sweet. But as it stands, it's probably going to die this turn, so I'm left with a 2/2. Oh yeah. Either it'll die or I'll die this turn. And then we'll just bring in all of our good cards, get rid of all dirty cards. Otherwise, if somehow it survives and I survive, what can we do next turn? If we draw a land, Daxos, 5, Ballista, yeah. If we draw a land and the Gideon survives to next turn, we might just be able to win. If we do not, well... Go to game 2. Not the worst. Not the worst. Everybody at me. All right. Well, this is going to hurt. Let's see. 3, 6, 2, 4. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, yeah. I guess I'm dead. Well done, opponent. Well done. You played red cards and turned them sideways. I cannot beat this combination, it seems. Declaration in Stone. We take out Gideon's Intervention. And 2 Thraben Inspectors. Anything else? Nope. I was trying not to draw such a dirtily hand, but had I known we were playing against that, I probably would not have kept it. But, yeah, who knows? Who knows? Oh well. I think I like that one the most. Yeah, we definitely gotta have a little bit more explosive of a start to keep up with that deck. Especially with that hand. Oof. Now I am regretting not cutting that intervention for a Shatter the Sky or something similar. It would have been nice. therapist, Wolfie. Come on, come on. What do you got for me? Mono red. How difficult can it be? You bring in the 3/1 with protection from white. I don't know what else. Skullcracks. Skullcrack? No, that's Gate Crash. Gate Crash? Is that in here? That is in here, because Sphinx's Revelation is in here. Isn't it? Yeah, I think Skullcrack would be a good one to bring in. What else? Pithing Needle, Sorcerer's Spyglass, those are pretty good too. All sorts of things. Come on, you're mono red. This can't be that difficult. Yeah, just bring in the removal. Try to have less dirtily of a draw. I feel like we can. Oh, here we go. I would. Get out of here, Gideon. Flex somewhere else, bro. Oh, look at that. No. Awkward, but keepable. All right. Very awkward, but that's okay. See how he's doing. Both mulligan to 6. He's debating if he wants to go to 5. DJ falling up G. Mulligans to 5. Not a bad sight to see. Probably thinking 3 threats, 2 lands, I imagine. Go to 4. Go to 4. Go to 4. I have no sympathy for red. Sorry. Go to 4. Go to 4. He's thinking about 5. I guess that last one. But then again, I shouldn't get cocky. This deck can still just kick the crap out of me. Red decks and I have a very mixed history. What is this? What? That, sir, is amazing. Yeah, we're totally playing this Knight of the White Orchid at no value. I don't care. Okay, no 1-drop. That's good. I'm not tempting fate. Not going to happen. Even with more lands, I'm not going to do it. I will walk into this shock if that's what it is. Don't care. A first straight Grizzly Bear is still decent. Yep. Bushwhacker. Stomp. Bush. Holy cow. Nice maul, bro. Nice maul. Alright, well, I guess I'm passing, since I cannot do anything here. Oh, that is unfortunate. If that last card in his hand is a stomp, I will be thoroughly disappointed. It is not. It's something else. He's going to attack with everybody. Oh, well, it must be my lucky day. Is this you or? Okay. So what I'm going to have to do to beat this with Walking Ballista is I'm actually going to have to... Let me think about this for a second. If I play the Walking Ballista X2 this turn, next turn I play the Idyllic Grange, I put a +1/+1 counter on it, I then play Heliod, give it lifelink. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Sorry, Heliod, give it lifelink, remove a counter to ping him. With that trigger on the stack, remove a counter, ping him, remove a counter, ping him. Well, let's see, hold on. Active, non-active. So non-active player will resolve first. Okay, so I'll have to do it during his turn. Yeah, I think that's what I gotta do here. Well, my first striker's holding down his fort. Alright, he's got 4 lands. What's he? Okay, I think it's the same thing here. Active player should go on the stack and resolve. A non-active player should go on the stack first. Or non-active player. So I have to wait until... Let's put a stop on his upkeep. See if this works like I think it does. I think it does. Because what I need to do. Okay, let's see if I know what I'm talking about here. This reminds me of the old World Gorger Dragon trick. So this triggers whenever. Oh no, it's whenever he becomes the target of a spell or ability. So what can I do here? So that's before it even resolves. So active player, so I target him. It resolves. Okay, let me think about this. Now it's 2 triggers to resolve. So give it lifelink. Remove a counter, target him. Target him, I get 2 on top. Resolve, resolve. Yeah, I don't think that there's... Oof. Well... Alright. Then it was a mistake to play the Heliod, and I should have played the Arcanist Owl. But I can always do it next turn. I don't want to play stop on his upkeep. No, because it's whenever target. I thought it was whenever it was dealt damage. Alright. Well, now we go with the alternate plan, which is beat down mode. Yeah, take the Dexos, I suppose. Get in. I mean, be aggressive. Be aggressive. Hey, that's how it goes. Leyline of Combustion. That is some next level tech. I'm bringing the Deicide just because it exiles the enchantment, but wow. Do I bring in the Gideon's Intervention just to name that? Oh, that seems so bad. That is because it is so bad. Jeez, well, then we are just going... We're going to have to be the aggressor in this situation? I don't want to bring that in. That's ridiculous. If I have a Heliod on the battlefield, I just need to be giving things lifelink and attacking, although... Man, Leyline of Combustion. That is next level tech, and I love it. Dang. Yeah, if it were... It's whenever the opponent becomes a target of a spell or ability. If it were whenever he... I was originally thinking it was whenever he was dealt damage. But no. Nope. Whenever he becomes the target of a spell or ability. Jeez, that is a good card against us. Turns all of our removal spells into shocks. Ouch. If he has that, we might be in trouble, but that's okay. Okay, well, I mean, I'm going to keep it. It's not the best. We'll see how he does. Last time he mulliganed to 5. He mulligans to 6. I'm going to go ahead and keep. It's not the best. It's not the worst. We have removal. We have Anafenza into Walking Ballista. Maybe he'll mull to 5 again. Maybe he'll mull to... He kept and he did not draw it. That's good. Fanatical Firebrand. Another Goblin Fanatic of sorts. And nope. Draw. Okay. So we go turn 2 Anafenza. Turn 3 Walking Ballista. Or Stasis Snare. Turn 4 hopefully Arcanist Owl. But this Nykthos might screw us. Oh man, did you keep a 1-lander? No way. Light up the stage? No, that's exile. Oh no, it's a... What? Panelments. Oh, there we go. That solves that problem. Okay, well. Let's see if we can draw out the stomp. Super Shocker. There's the stomp. Yep. Now we have something to Stasis Snare, which is nice. Yep. Oh, I thought I yielded to this turn. It's a little awkward because now we're going to have to... Yeah, now we don't have anything to put this... Yeah, it's just... Actually, no, never mind. We'll play that one next turn with the Plains. Hopefully find a Heliod to end this since he doesn't have the Leyline. I say that and watch him hardcast it this turn. And I'll say, no, curses! Ah, so it was a mono red devotion. Interesting. Here we go. Whew, that is sick. Attacks for 13. Yeah, this Arcana style is probably the best thing we can do unless, I don't know. Okay. Oh, robber of the rich. Oh, painful. Oh, it was a land? Alright, cool. That makes me feel pretty good. That does not, though. Yeah, let's just go another owl. Gotta love the devotion. Next turn we can go Nykthos. 6, 7, 8. Arcanus Owl. Oh, now I regret that. It's okay though. Alright, let's see what he hits this time. Another land. Well, thank you, opponent. I appreciate that. Okay. 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 I guess we'll go Arcanus Owl, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and set up for the big dude next turn. Yep. Oh, I'm only at 7. I gotta keep that in mind. Take the baffling end, I suppose. Play the idyllic range. Pass the turn. Next turn we go Nykthos. 6, 7, 8, 9. We need a Heliod. We need life gain ASAP, please. We've gotten pretty lucky that he keeps hitting lands with this Robber of the Rich, but then again, we're only hitting lands. Yeah, that's fine. Nope, down to 5. About to go down to 3. Ew. Or we're just dead. This could just be something crazy. Okay. Oh, that's game. Because he can give it haste. Oh, well. That's the way it goes. You dirtle too much, you lose. But hey, 3-1. I am never upset with a 3-1 record. Or excuse me, 3-2. A 3-X record, no matter what, makes the money back. So, you know, not the worst ever. So, that was fun. All right. Well, unfortunately, we played a deck. We didn't draw pretty much any of our removal or life gain. I feel like that red matchup could have been better, although I do wish we had a sweeper. Maybe instead of this Gideon's Intervention, I should have put in Shadow of the Sky, which is something I was thinking about. But I didn't think we'd have that much of an issue. Maybe even Declaration Stone, maybe a pair of them. It's hard to say, but in matchups like that, you just kind of need a sweeper. I really wish we had one. But other than that, the deck seemed pretty solid. I mean, it was either just crushing it or it was dirtling, which is the white weenie way. So if this is your jam, especially after the Mana Restricted Update Monday, I say go for it, as it can be a very powerful list. Hell, you know what? Monday I do have a video to post that I've already recorded. What is it? I forget all of a sudden. Wasn't that... I remember it was red. Oh, yes. The Gruul Satyr Whack list is going up Monday. But then after that, we got a whole new format, baby. We'll see what they axe. But that is all from me. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I will see you all LA Tour. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the games. You want to show me some support? Go ahead and like, subscribe. Follow me below. On Tuesday and Thursday nights, I go live. I'd love to have you stop by. Also, the Discord below. You want to hop in there, give me your 2 cents on this list. You want my 2 cents on your list. I'm always open to talk about this stuff because I love this stuff. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed. I hope I see you when I'm going live. Otherwise, I'll just see you LA Tour.